inspirational and motivational here at Clubhouse. Get a better mindset and set your goals here at Clubhouse. Educational things you need to know here at Clubhouse. Like credit, home, buying loans, and much more here at Clubhouse. The space for education, motivation, and inspiration. Clubhouse. The space for education, motivation, and inspiration. Clubhouse.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Homebuyers Clubhouse, where we go live every Wednesday and every Friday. On Wednesdays we drop something inspirational and motivational, and on Fridays we drop something educational. Look, y'all, today is Winning Wednesday. Drop your wins in the box below, and our topic for today is, how are you feeling, you guys? How are you feeling? You know, so many times we have people call and they ask, how are you doing? But do they actually mean it? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling? Drop it in the box below. Let me tell you guys how I'm feeling, right? So I've been watching a series on Netflix, and it's been pretty good. It's been really good. But these past few episodes, they've been very depressing. When I say depressing, it involves the kids. It's all sad. It's been very heavy on me. So I've been feeling myself, like last night, I found myself like heavy and emotional at like 1 o'clock in the morning watching this doggone series. It just sucks you in. So I'm not sure if it's the hormones. I had a glass of wine as well. So I'm not sure if it's that, or maybe it could be the lack of sleep that I've had. That could be playing a role as well. So I'm not really sure, but how are you guys feeling? I'm feeling better. I've been listening to a little music, been pushing myself and encouraging myself through the day. So just let me know how you feeling, dropping in the box below. But anyway, like I was saying, we say this a lot here on the Clubhouse. It's okay not to be okay. If you are not okay, it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. But what we can't allow ourselves to do is to get stuck in that hole. You don't want to get stuck in that hole, because sometimes you have to pull yourself out of that hole. Okay? Don't get stuck in there. Sometimes you may have to ask for help along the way as well. But no matter how you get out, no matter how long it takes you to get out of that hole, you need to get yourself out of that hole. Because sometimes you have people that will keep pushing you to dig that hole deeper and deeper. Hold on, Erica just came into the studio, y'all. Hey, Sunshine. I can't hear you, sweetie. You muted, I believe. Or it could be your microphone, because it doesn't show you're muted on my side. I can barely hear you. You low. Hold on. Let me see if I need to turn up my volume. All right. Say something. Can you hear me now? Barely. And it's turned up like over halfway. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and come back in. All right. So, audience, back to what I was saying. I was just basically saying that it's okay not to be okay, but you gotta get yourself out of that hole. Don't allow people and things to keep allowing you to dig that hole deeper and deeper. Sometimes when you're trying to get out that hole, you may have some dirt falling on top of you while you're trying to get out, but you have to keep climbing out of that hole. And sometimes all it takes is just one step at a time to get up out of that hole. Hold on, Erica's back again. Say something. No. So
How about now?
I can hear you. It's like low.
Yeah, because I got to turn all the way up. Can the audience hear me? Say yes. I can hear you.
Here, I'm gonna turn you all the way up. Go say something. But do you hear how loud my computer is?
Yeah, because I can hear yours is like really loud now.
Yeah. All right. You turned all the way up, but
Okay. All right. Well,
yeah. So
I'll
uh,
make the best of it. I do what I can, y'all.
it's all good. I can hear you. So how are you feeling today, honey? That's what we talking about. How are you feeling?
I'm okay today. It's raining today, so I think the weather also affects your mood. So it's you seem kind of when the weather is like gloomy and things like that. It's harder to be upbeat. As y'all can see, I have on no makeup today. I'm just so it's that kind of day today.
Yeah, I was just telling the audience that I've been watching a series on Netflix. And it's a good series. It's a funny series, but these last few episodes they've been like so heavy and so depressing.
Hmm.
And I found myself like sad. Like I'm up this morning, because I couldn't sleep because I've been hot. This weather is shifting and changing or whatever.
Yeah.
And I couldn't sleep. And I was up all night watching this and I found myself all sad or whatever. I don't know if it's PMS or if it's like you that time of the butt, if it was the wine, or it was just a series because it was like back to back, back to back, back episodes of like just sadness and depression. And
Okay.
for me, since 2020, I have been avoiding stuff like that. If I see something sad on Facebook, if I watch, because I can feel it, I can feel it pull me into that hole with it. And I've been avoiding it. But I think with this episode, this series is so tricky because, it's funny, is like you have your action, you have your drama, you have different things. But then it's just that part of the series is where it's just sadness. And it's very heavy you know so yeah, so that's what I was saying before you came in. I was just telling people it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay. And I was just also saying that just sometimes you may find yourself in a hole,
Hmm.
but you got to learn how to get out of that hole and don't keep digging in that hole and digging a deeper hole by surrounding yourself around negative people. Don't keep digging and by surrounding yourself around negative things and things that just keep continue just keep holding you down and pulling you and digging you deeper. You got to get out of that hole. And if you do like one stone at a time, those stones got you in the hole. So sometimes you need to take those stones and build a ladder to get yourself up out of that hole one step at a time and just climb your way out. Each heartbreak, that's a stone. Each you will never be good enough, that's a stone. Each you are not pretty enough, that's a stone. Each you are not light enough is a stone. Your hair isn't straight enough. You are not articulate enough. You're not smart enough. You don't dress well enough. You're not rich enough. All of those knots, those are your stones, and you need to take those stones and you need to build a ladder and pull yourself up out of that hole. You need to take those stones and build that ladder to build yourself up, to build your self-esteem up, to build your checking account up, to build your dreams, and to just uplift yourself. And girl, I got so much to say. I started writing this morning and I just couldn't stop writing. It's just so much.
I think another thing too is because we've all seen the well, I know a lot of people probably have seen the clip of Tia Mowry on I think she's on The Real Deal or something like that.
Mm,
And
mm-hmm.
after she had announced her divorce, I think one of the other ladies asked her, was she okay? And even in the midst of her saying, I'm okay, because the lady said, well, how are you doing? And in the midst of her saying, I'm okay, she's breaking down.
Right.
And I think a lot of us feel like that. We're so used to having to be okay that it's hard for us to then be able to say, you know what, I'm not okay. And I think a lot of people do feel like they're by themselves or they have to pull themselves up. But there's definitely help out there. And reach out, whether it's through your employee assistance program, whether it's friends, whether it's through, family or, any of those type things. But if you feel like you need help, there's no shame in asking someone for help.
Definitely. And definitely. And some of the things that I have here, like some ways to kind of improve and to build yourself, is you definitely want to encourage yourself. Okay, nobody encourage you more than you can encourage yourself. But like you said, it's okay to ask for help and just surround yourself around some positive people. Turn off the news. We talk about this a lot. Work on controlling your emotions. For me, like when I find myself like this, especially like when I'm tired, tired can tear my whole world upside down. It really can. If I'm not getting enough sleep, and it just could turn me up my whole world upside down. But music, it just changes my entire mood. Look for opportunities in a bad situation and use some positive language to empower yourself, and just make some healthy lifestyle choices, like going for walks. Those things right there can change your entire day and the way you move and how you feel. I was also this morning, as I was writing, taking my notes or whatever for today, um remembered when I was on social media yesterday. You've probably seen these little girls on social media, Paris and London. Have you ever seen them online?
I have.
So I was, I noticed that they've been posting a lot of two, what, like, I've seen two different posts or whatever, but I'm gonna go into it. Let me tell y'all about Paris. So Paris, she's like loving, she's happy, she's pretty, she's very feisty, and she could easily be misunderstood. And on their page, I've noticed, like, lately, they've been telling, people to stop hating. It's Paris talking, but you can kind of tell, you can see the hurt in her eyes. She's only like 5 or 6, and you can see the hurt in her eyes. So I commented, like, I'm like, I pretty much told her, not to dim her light or whatever for anyone else. And I asked Mama just to kind of keep her away from that. She can, she's young. She can't read those comments. And for me, when my daughter was young, I told her she wanted to be a YouTuber. That's what a lot of kids want to be or whatever. Like, look, you can do it, but we turning off those comments because we know how easy it is for somebody to change your mood. They can help make you dim your light, change the way you move because they said something about you. And for me, like, I worry about my daughter a lot, but also at the same time, I'm happy that she lives open and unapologetic, in a way, because it's stressful to me at times or whatever. Like, she has a fire in her that makes her use her voice. But if you actually listen to her as an adult, sometimes adults don't listen to children, it makes sense what she's saying. And I don't want her to, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to get off subject or whatever. But she does need a little adjusting, and she need to understand that it's not Cameron's world also. But I don't want her to change who she is and lose her voice because the world says differently. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all I'm saying is I can't even read my own handwriting. We are different in our own way. Like, for me, I'm beautiful, I'm sassy, I'm smart, I'm skilled, I'm talented in so many ways. But I did not know this until I became an adult, because as a kid, I allowed people to determine who I was. I allowed the world to tell me that I am this and I'm that. But I've always been the type of person that never copied anybody. I've always been, I've never been a follower. I've always done my own thing. I've never wanted to be the copy and paste type of girl. I made my own dances. I sung my own songs. I done my own thing. But it's so easy for people, even as adults, to get persuaded or to allow other people to tell them they are not good enough.
Yeah, and I will say I agree with a lot of times you take on the opinion of other people. Your mama tell you that you're pretty, and you're like, well, you my mama, you're supposed to tell me I'm pretty.
That's my daughter.
Things like that. So it's like
Hmm.
they don't really take into account what the people around you then have to say. So it's just like, well, but I do also feel like I think I was kind of like you. I didn't realize until I became an adult, like a young adult, that I was like,
Hmm.
okay, I have these good characteristics about myself.
Hmm.
Before it was like, well, because I used to be very, very shy. Like, people don't. So I'm still a little bit, but
I'm still is. I don't see it in you, but I know I am. Everybody know I am. My weird self, that's shyness. It's not. It's I'm weird at the same time, but it's shyness. But go on. I'm sorry.
Right. So, and being introverted. So now I feel like I have to be a little bit extroverted. So, it's a little bit of me, but being introverted and you're very quiet and things like that. So it took me a minute to kind of come into myself. And I think, especially most young adults, they feel like they need to be on all the time, or they need to be living up to the Instagram life and things like that. And it's like, yeah, but you don't realize that these people only put their good pieces on Instagram. So don't compare your everyday life to somebody who's showing you a highlight reel.
Right. Amen. So, with all that being said, I have a quote for today. So we're gonna start doing our quotes of the day. So, the one that I chose, it was in 3 words. I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on, and that's by Robert Frost. So, no matter where you are right now, no matter what things may look like, you may be in a tough spot, and things may not seem like they're gonna ever change. But know this: it goes on. Life goes on. And as they say, as a saying, turn those lemons into lemonade or whatever you want to turn it into. But take what you have right now and stop comparing yourself to other people and run with it. Make it do what it do. That's it. Erica, you got anything else, honey?
No, I don't. I do want to remind people that we have a home buyer seminar coming up for our Greensboro people on February the 4th.
And that's crazy. I said I was gonna remember, so love you for that, girl. You be on it. Yes, it's on a Saturday, y'all. We hope to see y'all there. We will see y'all there on Saturday, February the 4th in Greensboro. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We are running over on our minutes. So thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. I am a triangle realtor with A to Z Realty. You can reach me at 919-818-9854. Miss Erica Batts, honey.
Hey, and I am Erica Batts. I am your mortgage loan officer, and you can reach me at 919-608-7916, or you can reach me at ericabatts.com.
All right, y'all. We hope y'all have a great day and awesome day. It's Winning Wednesday. Go out and win. It's not too late to win. Win your week, win your year, and we'll see you guys on Friday. We'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.